Hey, what kind of dinosaur loves pancakes? A Triceratops! I know.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Age of Extinction SLUG. Well, not this SLUG, this is the deluxe class SLUG that we reviewed quite a while ago. I'm going to be reviewing this guy right here. This is the knockoff Voyager-sized Age of Extinction SLUG, and there's your very first size comparison right there with the original deluxe, and you can see they definitely beefed them up a bit to make them Voyager scaled. Paint-wise, all the paint that is supposed to be there is there, as you can see on the head. The paintwork is very nicely done. Just the purple right here is it definitely could have used another coat because it is very light, but it's there. And yeah, all the paintwork that is supposed to be there is there. All the detail that is supposed to be there is there. The only extra paint app in Dino mode here is just this this black right here on the front legs, which is not present on the original deluxe. But other than that, all the paintwork is pretty much identical. Right there, as you can see. Of course, there's no Autobot symbol, but they can't do that. But yeah, very nicely done, in my opinion. Now, on my copy of this toy, the head, you know, you can see the horns here don't like to stay tapped together, and his head sometimes likes to kind of push itself apart again, but it's a knockoff. But there is die cast in this guy. The top part of the head here is die cast. This whole section is metal, which is very nice. This bit up here is plastic. These bits on these hinges are plastic. The horns are a soft plastic. This front horn right here is a soft plastic. The upper teeth are also plastic. They're a separate piece. And the bottom jaw is plastic. And you get that soft plastic there for the those spikes coming out of his jaw. But yeah, very nicely done overall. It was very, very good. And the tail, again, the spikes are that soft plastic right there. So yeah, very cool. Articulation-wise, you know, just like with the deluxe, you know, there's not a whole lot of head movement. You just get a little bit of upward and downward movements. Front legs, again, you get some movement, but not too much. You get a little bit outward movement. You got a joint right there. Nothing at the toe. The hind legs here can only move a little bit, so you can kind of get some outward movement. You can wiggle his toes. Tail, it's on a hinge. You can move it up and down if you want. And there you go. And of course, you do get the instructions here with creativity. No, not really. Anyway. And yes, Commander Heroic Spirit, brought to you by the Fantastic Four. I don't know. I think they're in the knockoff business now. Hey, whatever Reed Richards does in his spare time, none of my business. That's all I'm going to say. None of my business. But he does include his weapons also, which are just like the ones that come with the original deluxe, just upsized. As you can see, there's the original. You can see the exact same molding right there. Of course, mines are a little a little warped, but you know that can be easily fixed with a hair dryer. So, not the end of the world. I can fix that really easy. But yeah, he gets those weapons right there, and you can plug them into the sides of his rib cage, just like on the original deluxe, and it looks just as stupid as it did on the deluxe. So yeah, it's a thing you can do. You know, why not? Dare I say why not? But yeah, that looks dumb. Okay, get that out of your ribs. Get out. But you have that. So, I guess there's nothing left to do but to get down to transformation, shall we? So, transformation is exactly the same as the deluxe here. So, just take the tail, flip that up, bring this whole section up, flip out the feet, and flip down those paws. Then just extend the leg downward, extend the leg down. Right there. Then you just, let me raise the camera a smidge here. Excuse me for a moment. There we go. And we just take these side bits right here, untab them, untab, just swing those forward, take these legs and bring them back. Like that. Swing that forward. Bring the leg back. Oops. Pop it out of the ball joint because you're a dum-dum head. Well, you're not a dum-dum head. I'm a dum-dum head. I'm not calling you a dum-dum head. I'm calling myself a dum-dum head. Anyway. You do that. And then you just take the head here. You split it. And you just bring all this out to the sides, and things are getting stuck. How dare you? How dare you? There you go. You want to bring the heads down there. That gives you clearance. You can bring everything out. Right there. Flip out the fist. Close up the forearm. Flip out the fist. Close up the forearm. The hinge is a little tight on mine. And then you want to take these legs right here, and you have these tabs that will go into the slots right there. Secure that into place and also beef that as midsection there. So just line that up, tab it in to the side. Do I have this side in properly? No, nope, nope, nope. Get in there. There you go. So get that in there like that. And you take these bits right here, around the hinge, fold them down, fold them down. Bring his head up. And there we go. There we have SLUG in his robot mode. That came untabbed. Yeah, these legs don't really tab into the sides all that securely. So it's easy for them to come undone there, but as you're trying to adjust him. But yeah, there you go. There you have SLUG in his robot mode. And I always like I like the Dinobots, and I like the design of the movie Dinobots. I just like that night theme they have going on. It looks very, very cool in my opinion. So there he is in his robot mode. The head sculpt, as you can see, has a nice helmet going on there with the visor, silver paint up top. And I believe this portion of his chest right here is die cast. I think, I could be wrong, but it feels like it could be. But yeah, very nicely done. You do get some extra gold right here on his iron chic boots. That's what I call them anyway. So yeah, that, yeah. Very nicely done for a knockoff. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you do get some wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. You can look down. You can not really look up, but you can look down. The arms are on a ball joint here. They are a little limited by the dino head. You kind of hinder the articulation a little bit. You only get that much outward movement, that much forward, that much back. You do have a bicep swivel that you can remove completely. You stay in there. You do get an elbow joint, slightly under 90 degrees of bend. You do have this hinge right here at the wrist, and that's pretty much all the wrist articulation you get. You do get a waist swivel. Hips are on a ball joint. You can get forward movement, backward movement, outward movement a little bit, but these legs will kind of get in the way. You have a thigh swivel. Like slightly under 90 degrees of bend, but you can also use that transformation joint. So you basically got a double jointed knee. And his feet you can pivot up and down. Like that. And of course you can have him hold his weapons. His bent up weapons. I've had this knockoff for quite a while. I've just been very, very lazy about fixing these. And of course these side legs came undone again. There we go. Now you have him all armed up. He looks cool. I like him. I like him very much. Now for comparison. Oh, one thing I totally forgot to do. I gotta get him back into dino mode real quick. I will be right back. Boom! Okay, he's back in dino mode because I totally forgot. And I have them sitting right over here and don't know how it slipped my mind, but just wanted to compare him with the Voyager-sized Age of Extinction Grimlock. So you can see how he scales there with Voyager Grimmy. And here he is with the Leader Class Grimlock. So you can see how that looks. So, there you go. Totally forgot to do that. So there you have that. So now I will get him back into robot mode so we can continue. Shall we? Let's! Boom! Alright, got him back in robot mode, and now we can continue. Hooray! Alright, so for comparison, we'll just bring in the original deluxe here. So you can see how much they beefed him up. And you can see they added a little bit extra paint. There's some gold on his chest here. They added some... No, did they paint that? No, it's not painted like these. These bits right here on his thighs are painted. Whereas on the deluxe, they are not. He has that little bit extra gold there on his boots, which is not present on the deluxe. And I think that's all the extra paint they slapped on this guy. But yeah, very nicely done. Right there. And for some other comparisons, here he is with the upscaled Hound. And we'll also bring in the Voyager Lockdown here. So you can see how he scales with those guys. With some fellow knockoffs. So we'll get that out of the way and get that out of the way. Here he is with Evasion Mode Prime. And Leader Prime. Right there. So you can see how he scales with those guys. Right there. There you have that. And there you have that. And here he is with the Voyager Grimlock. And the Leader Grimlock. You can see how he scales with them. And, I think it might work better with the Voyager. I don't know. I mean, that works too. That works. That works. I think. In my opinion, I think either way it works. But hey, totally up to you. It's your shelf. You put whatever you want there. Whatever works for you. But yeah, as far as this guy goes, very, very nice. Again, it's a knockoff, but it's a very nice knockoff, and it does feel quite good. I mean, the plastic quality feels good. He feels nice and sturdy. Haven't had any problems with him. So yeah, he's very nice. The addition of the diecast, again gives him a little bit of heft, which is always nice. And yeah, overall, it's a very nicely done knockoff. So very, very cool. And I think definitely works a bit better with the Age of Extinction toys. I mean, I have no problem with the deluxe, but I always did wish that they were all Voyager size. I have no problem with the deluxes. Like they're very nicely done, but I always wish they were a little bit bigger. And thanks to these, yeah, they do look a lot better on the shelf with the other dinos. So there you go. So there you have the Voyager size knockoff Slug. Now, I picked this up from sirtoys.com. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below if you want to pick them up. And they also sell a bunch of other knockoffs. They pretty much sell knockoffs of everything under the sun, pretty much. But yeah, you can check them out again. Link in the description. And if you want some official Transformer movie toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com. There'll be a link in the description down below for that. And you can... Let me try to get my tongue working. You can also check out my knockoff Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plant, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the... Oh, I'm losing it. No, that's not true. I've already lost it. So there is the knockoff Voyager-sized Age of Extinction Slug, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face! Cesium salami, beryllium bologna. Cesium salami, beryllium bologna. Oh, Primus! Are you two still going at this? Jeez! Have you ever thought about this? How about you take cesium salami and beryllium bologna and put them together? Now that would be a good sandwich. Maybe Optimus Prime writes. Yeah.
Maybe it would be good together. But what condiment to put on it? Good question. Me Grimlock think it'd be best with mayonnaise. No, me Slag think it would be best with spicy mustard. Mayonnaise! Spicy mustard! Mayonnaise! Spicy mustard!